And good evening, Randomania. Welcome back to the All Boards, No Swords tournament. I am Dark Falls. With me today is Belmart79. How you doing today?
I'm great, Dark. Thanks for asking.
So we are on the All Boards tournament. We have jkoper versus TruantGamer. Very surprising considering the records of these guys. They're 1-2, but they really shouldn't be.
No, definitely not. They're both really accomplished runners, so I think it just speaks to the quality of our runners in this tournament that two folks like Coper and TruantGamer have a 1-2 record.
Yeah, absolutely. Both of them have had very difficult roads coming through here. jkoper, I believe, drew putts 12 and Theorwolf. And I can't think off the top of my head who Truant had, but he had some bombshells also.
Definitely. He's ran some good races, so hopefully him and Coper can finally get his sub-hour for this tournament, since it seems to be a theme.
Yeah, I mean, it all depends on how the enemy sets treats us. I mean, if we have rooms with 8 blue reserves that we're shut in with, for example, that could be a little tricky, but with these guys' skills, I think they'll be okay. Just a matter of how they go about dealing with it.
Absolutely.
So, Belle, we are starting on a screen where we know we'll have our blue candle. That will let us have a little bit of offense off the bat, but we want to try to find something with a little bit more, let's say, consistent.
Definitely. The wand would obviously be the best choice because it's how we lay the smackdown on Ganon, but even a red candle would be fabulous.
And of course, I mean, we'll have our bombs, and we have to find that bow eventually, so we might as well find it early, huh?
Absolutely. Early bow equal good.
I mean, we still have to buy arrows, but then we'll see what happens as far as that goes. And we haven't started the grave. Not a bad screen. We have 2 directions we can go. We can go towards Death Mountain, or we can go down to the Lost Woods. So, all in all, I like the start screen.
Yeah, not bad at all.
Looks like they're both going to head towards the Armos, which is pretty much what you want to do. You want to try to get those Armos checks out of the way. Gives you that 1 free item. If you get your wand, awesome. If you get your red candle, awesome. But then you get something like the book. Oh, hey, Any Road's right next to the start also.
Well, that's a good first, Any Road.
That one knocks off an Armos screen. It looks like our overworld baddies are going to be Lionels and Gorillas, so that kind of stinks. And that was an awful waterfall screen.
Yeah, that waterfall screen was definitely not so much.
The good news is, with having the Any Road there, we actually don't have to fight it, so... Yeah, we'll never see that screen again this run.
Well, that's good. Heading up toward that first Armor screen, hopefully we'll find something nice and useful.
Well, I like to usually ask my co-coms, what do you think? Well, too late. It's the other boomerang.
Oh, the inferior model.
But it is swordless, so they can stun things right away. And with Lionels and Gorillas on the overworld, not the worst thing to pick up. I mean, they'll give them a little bit of defense.
Yeah, definitely good. Any boomerang is a good boomerang when you don't have any other type of offense or defense.
So now what they're going to do is they're going to look for a quick level. We kind of want to find levels 1 and 2, stuff that we can explore without using a lot of resources. Granted, 1 can be a little bit key-starved at times, but sometimes it's also wide open, so it's kind of one that people want to find. We do find level 5.
Well, that's not a terrible one, but definitely not a favorite.
And the game immediately says, go find bombs and come back.
It also told us that close to start was our Death Mountain interest, or our Ganon's level interest, level 9.
Coper getting beaten up by some Octoroks trying to get around him. Not quite sure what he's trying to do here. Okay, he's trying to burn the first one, get some quick bombs.
Yeah, that was a good pickup.
So, since he killed the first blue enemy, that tends to drop a bomb more often than not. He does get everywhere with his bomb drop. And he can probably clear out the dead woods now, so since he can do it all in one swing.
Yeah, that's a good choice. Going anywhere else. Caves are good, but just getting this done and knowing what's here is definitely good knowledge.
True, on the other hand, not having that bomb drop, gonna go towards Vanilla Start, and maybe up towards Burn Row, possibly over towards the forest.
Yeah, hopefully some more enemies out of that bomb dropping group come up for him.
once you get bombs, you can do the 10 count to keep your bomb count up. But getting that first bomb can be a little taxing sometimes.
Most definitely.
I mean, when you have an overworld like this where it's swarming with projectile enemies, gorillas, and Lionels, stuff that can basically hit you out of nowhere, keeping that 10 count can be a little taxing.
Oh, that big secret's not too bad today. 97's definitely better.
Slightly below the vanilla 100, but definitely better than 50. And a decent mid also, so about an average money seed.
Oh, and the small is pretty good too. Looks like we won't have one of those famous poverty seeds.
No, the average money seed, so at least they'll be able to buy stuff they can buy, and that's a boomerang to the head.
More of those projectiles taking its toll.
That's the high roll spin is what we like to call that one. It's nice to have the full dead woods cleared out in the first 4 minutes of a seed, so you know you don't have to come back here since there's no items.
Yeah, most definitely get some use out of that candle.
Truant just hops right back into the end road, basically gets back to where he was, so didn't lose too much time on that death.
Oh, we found level 6 in the process.
So 6 is an interesting one to find early, especially when you don't have any kind of offense at all. You can tend to be ladder blocked and choked because it has that one long neck that goes down. So if you can't get around that, like unless it's up on the top portion, you're kind of stymied in what you can do here.
Yeah, especially too with just a blue candle, getting that repeatable damage can get kind of taxing at times.
Yeah, we have Lyclix, we have Guria, stuff that's not going to go down easily to just a candle. So, and there's a key block. So at this point, I think the dungeon's kind of telling Truant like, hey, come back.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Let's see if he does that. Oh, looks like he's going to try to dig just a little more.
Rockman0079 asked about shapes. Shapes will actually be coming later in this tournament. We decided to start with first quest, then go to second quest, and then it's going to go to shapes. So it's going to evolve a little bit, which is what most tournaments will do.
Well, there's our first take any for jkoper there.
Truant getting bopped around just a bit in 6. I think he's finally got the news that he's got to head on. Koper enters 6, so he'll probably get that same news that he can't really do much here until he gets some keys.
Oh, there's level 9.
Pops the door and gonna come back here once he gets the 8th Triforce, but that's later on. Now, Koper does have bombs, so we can actually kill these enemies and go a little bit deeper in than Truant could have.
Yeah, he did some nice boomerang gripping before, so that was pretty cool.
So he knows that this could be a Triforce, but it's not going to be an item because it has that shutter door in the room. Hey, there's our first key of the seed. And the seed taunts us by saying, you can't have this key.
That was awful nice. Thank you, Mr. Mummy Man.
Yeah, there's nothing worse than going down, just seeing that ladder block, which tends to, like I said, tends to happen in 6, and then saying that you can't really do much. And this is one of those rare powers of the boomerang that they picked up. They can keep these enemies grouped up and just use one bomb as opposed to 2 or 3.
That's good resource management, so you don't have to try getting a 10 count all the time. So, well, there he goes. There's some more bombs for him.
No key, though, which I think is what he wanted. Gonna check the northern part, though.
Truant's kind of trying to dig out the forest for us. We'll see what we find at some Armos places and some open caves over here.
These Gurus are not playing friendly with jkoper. They do not want to go up for him so he can kind of save his bombs a bit.
Not at all.
And Truant playing Dodge the Lionel.
Oh, look. Bunnies have joined their Lionel friends.
And those are not friendly bunnies.
Well, that's an important coast item we just saw. Those silvers are definitely going to be a required item, so that ladder is definitely required as well now.
Yeah, so I kind of just adds one more item into the mix that we absolutely have to find. Granted, in these all 8 dungeon flag sets, ladders required more often than not, but now we know we absolutely positively must find it somewhere. And we won't be in level 9. Well, actually, could still. That'd be great, having to go into level 9 to get the ladder to come back out to get the silvers.
Okay, first hint, we got ourselves a level 7 heart container. Level 6 looks like it has our recorder.
And a bit short to get that last hint. Needs 22 rupees. See if he farms up to come back. So, with that hint shot being kind of far away from start, Truant getting a rock to the face, can't really just save and retry strat as easily.
Yeah, but it's probably a good idea too, just in case, especially to get your money back.
Yeah, unfortunately, Truant didn't have a save close enough, so he's going to be out that money now.
Oh, gracious. Well, hopefully we can get some more and he can find another more convenient hit and shot for himself.
Koper burning the wrong direction. Trying to get down the waterfall. It does get by the Lionels and gets eaten by a horde of Grias. These are probably my least favorite overall enemy just because of how annoying they are with their boomerangs. They just kind of toss them whenever they choose to.
They do, and since it's that blue boomerang, it goes much further, so many more chances for it to hit you and cause a bad day.
At least Lionels and Wizards on the overworld will kind of telegraph their moves. You don't have that same luck with Gurias. They just kind of chuck whenever they want to chuck. Gary and Olaf saying it was a grumble of Gurias, yes.
I guess we shall call it that from now on.
jkoper taking the rare overworld death for him. So not the friendliest overworld, beating both of our guys up just a bit. Truant loses the rest of his money to an old man who just decides to steal his lunch money. But jkoper finds another large secret, so he is, I believe, capped out now. Yes, yeah, too short.
Yep, and luckily for Truant, he found another nasty old person taking his money, but he didn't have any money to take.
That's the best time to find one of those, at least you don't lose anything. Koper looking at the enemy roads, saying, where do I want to go next? And it looks like he might be heading over to the forest now.
Yeah, with their shortness on bombs right now, Death Mountain might not be the play they want to make at the moment.
This overworld, though, is something else. jkoper taking a Lionel beam, and those don't feel too great.
Nope, it's definitely not a friendly overworld. Those Lionels definitely, paired with those pulse voices, aren't something you want to see.
The one saving grace with this overworld is at least there isn't any road one screen to the right to start. So you kind of can die a little bit more conveniently and not worry about too much, since there's a somewhat decent spread of the roads, but you still want to try to avoid it if possible.
Absolutely.
Koper really trying to get some more bombs. Not having any luck with the red Guria yet. So on this overworld, you'll get bombs from the red gorillas, blue Octoroks, and then the blue Lynels here. So with what he has, the gorillas and the Octoroks are currently his only bet at the moment. This does mean, though, Belle, that we'll have Wizrobes and Darknuts in the underworld. That means that's going to be some fun combat, depending on how bad our dungeons are.
Yeah, I don't know what's worse.
I like Wizrobes on the overworld just so I don't have to deal with them in dungeons personally. Yes, they're a pain, and yes, they can kind of shotgun you, especially in the forest, but I'd still rather not deal with them in dungeons.
Yeah, definitely much tighter spaces in dungeons, and at least in the overworld, there's more ways around stuff than you have in dungeons.
It's also kind of amazing that we're almost 14 minutes in now, and we've only found 3 of the 9 dungeons.
Yeah, and we found very few items as well, but Koper just picked himself up some arrows, just in case he can find that bow soon.
Koper is hedging closer and closer to that hint shop, so we'll see if he buys the one hint that Truant couldn't buy.
Hopefully for Truant it isn't something world-changing.
I was going to say, I'm going to have PTSD if it's the one hint from my race the other night.
Oh, goodness.
Well, Koper is at the hint shop, and I'm fairly positive he'll buy all 3 of them. Yeah, no hesitation there. Grab all 3 of these. Okay, so it's not the anything that will really help us too much. Kind of a vanilla step over the water to get the bow. So I'm not too upset at that hint.
Yeah, I mean, he's gonna have to get the bow anyways, and while he was grabbing those hints, poor Truant took a death to our friend the Lynels.
So to answer Gary and Old Wolf, it means a path to the bow is going to be blocked by the ladder. There could possibly be a workaround, but at least one of the paths, if there's like the level 8, that you could walk around, for example, it won't be blocked, but at least one path will be.
Looks like we're gonna see some new stuff from Truant here, possibly. Nope. Just heading back the same way. Doesn't have any bombs yet, so can't explore too much.
Yeah, I thought he was going for the Forgotten Spot, but as you said, no bombs to do the Forgotten Spot. Oh, wait. Thanks, Octorok. Thanks, buddy. Octorok kind of bails him out, gives him a pack of 4.
That was a kind Octorok, and gets himself some more monies. Thanks, Mr. Octorok.
Octorok OP. These 4 just don't want the screen scroll, though. These ones are kind of being a pain.
Well, not much along the coast for jkoper. All he found was a take any and some shops so far.
Yeah, the way it's looking so far, we do find level 8, so 8's a good one to find, because it does have those 2 items. So, good place for Koper to find, especially considering that we don't have much yet. Not when you see that, though.
Oh, hello, Wizrobes.
So, Wizrobes are awful. They can only be killed by bombs.
Yeah, then he's a little shy in the bomb department. Oh, and at least it has virus instead of Darknuts in the same room.
Now, one thing you can do with this game is you can kind of trick the enemy set. Kind of kill those 2 Tektites, leave the room and see it come back in, and see if they take the space of a different enemy. So it'll save you bombs and save you combat. If that's the case, and it looks like our blue Wizrobe is gone, so good for that. Yeah, our Wizrobes are disappeared, so he potentially can't get through this room.
Very nice, very nice.
Wow, Legria disappeared too, so
looks like Tektites are the dominant enemy.
Yeah, all the harder enemies are on the low part of the scale. Not gonna be able to do this room though.
And it looks like TruantGamer has found level 4 for us. Ooh, Mugger Room. Nasty.
quick and easy Triforce, and oh, hi, Wizrobes again.
Well, he got himself a key. That's good.
Nice double bomb on those Wizrobes for jkoper. Gets a max back of 8.
Yeah, jkoper gonna be glad to find out that the Wizrobes don't take priority in these rooms, so hopefully that'll bring him a little happiness.
Yeah, you kind of want to bomb the Vires though, so they don't, so they remain split, I should say. Because if you split them up, they'll just come back. You gotta kind of kill them out one shot. Trent is looking around level 4. It's one of those other dungeons that tends to be very ladder blocked quite often. Also seeing the Wizrobes are not the dominant, so doesn't have to deal with them here. But he will have to use his key if he wants to go deeper in.
Oh, well, luckily he found himself a bomb spot there.
And found himself a Patra.
Yeah, no thank you.
jkoper just dealing with some Tektites. Gets them all down one candle shot. Very nice. And that is being locked in a tea room with some lovely Wizrobes. Not gonna want to deal with that.
Yeah, it's definitely what I kind of want to burn one of those keys and see where else he can head to. jkoper's still trying to dig out and find some good stuff in 8.
Now, if he can get them all grouped up, he can potentially kill this room. It's going to take some effort, though. Because what he can do is he can group them all up, and then, as you saw, use the candle to do 3 shots of damage, and then finish them off with the bomb. But that takes a little bit of time.
Looks like TruantGamer is gonna avoid playing with the Gibdos for the time being.
Uses his key to go deeper into 4. Nothing of doing yet, so no item, no Triforce. Oh, he actually got the Triforce early, I think. Or he saw it anyway.
Yeah, he had saw it, and he gets himself another key, which is great, so he spent a key to get a key.
This is an awful room. This is that room like the game just like, you will not pass this without taking damage. Avoids the Wizrobes and the spikes. Nicely done by Truant.
Very nice, and looks like 8 and 4 have our bomb upgrades.
I mean, Truant is doing this on 2 hearts, avoiding all the Wizrobes. Gets to the southern part of the dungeon. It still hasn't found the enemy room quite yet, but bravo for him for getting this deep into level 4. Oh, that's not fun.
Oh, that Chevy room's not going to be of much use to us.
And just another taunting key on the far side of the Chevy, too.
Seems to be a theme here.
I think there's one more room that he could check here in 4, and it's like the right part of the tail.
jkoper with some of those awesome boomerang strats, trying to get those Gibdos down.
Does a really nice job of it. Just 2 bombs, well actually 3 bombs, so very well done. And that is a Patra and a reverse C, so that's potentially our item. So that means our wand will not be here if that isn't the case. Because we will need a wand to take out that Patra at the very least.
Let's see if he tries to run through our friend Patra.
He does squeak through. Now I'm very curious if that's going to be our item or not. If it is, that wand is going to be somewhere where we can get.
Oh, takes a death from a Wizrobe beam.
Being persistent though, wants to check that last room.
Yeah, he's not giving up on that.
Oh, you might just grab the Triforce and leave at this point.
Yeah, so that's the level 4 Triforce for Mr. TruantGamer. We'll see where he decides to go, if he wants to jump back in or wait.
jkoper playing Bomb the Wizrobe. Interesting, had it down to one more bomb and he left the room. Granted, it's not the dominant enemy, so he can just go back in. Just had one more bomb to take it out, though.
Let's see, oh, could we have our item? And there's level 7, everyone's favorite. And nope, just a darn transport staircase.
And there's a manhandle that we will never say hello to again, because it's just in a useless Chevy. Unless, of course, it's the Triforce. So, level 7, 33 rooms of fun and excitement.
Oh yes, 33 rooms of good times.
Level 7's like when you get stuck babysitting your grandmother at Christmas.
yeah, pretty much so.
This Keese is just not letting Truant hit it with a boomerang.
At least he gives him a heart container for his troubles.
Sapphire Drew, welcome in. You really haven't missed much. We know silvers are on the coast. That's it. This is a molasses seed. I mean, we've only found 1, 2, 3, 4 levels? No, hold on. 4, 5, 6 levels. Still need 1, 2, and 3. jkoper has found an item, though. What is it?
Oh, great. That's a good repeatable item until we find that wand.
Yeah, absolutely. So we got some repeatable damage by jkoper. Doesn't have to depend on his bombs as much now, but we have seen a lot of Wizrobes in these dungeons so far.
Yeah, that definitely could be a stumbling block. But these guys are great. They don't have any problems with that.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to use 6 bombs, but yeah, we won't say hello to them again. I thought you were talking about the Dodongos. I didn't know you were talking about jkoper and Truant.
No, the Dodongos are bad.
They're bad when you don't have a sword. When they do have a sword, they're good because you get bombs off them.
Oh, poor TruantGamer taking himself another death there in 4. jkoper's going to keep digging out 8 for that, either that second item or that Triforce. Hopefully he finds something good soon. And Truant not giving up on 4.
Well, he does have 7 bombs, and now he has that repeatable offense. So in his mind, he knows he can do quite a bit of work here in level 8. So not the worst of plays by jkoper.
No, not at all. Better to get this one done while you can.
Yeah, I mean, if you had gotten the Triforce, I might say dip out and come back if you have to. But since he doesn't have that yet, you gotta get it eventually, so you might as well keep looking.
Exactly.
Bomb Vault is not open, so we gotta take a different path. He might be checking to see if this is the Triforce room.
And
or a compass room.
Poor TruantGamer takes himself yet another death, but he did get that bomb upgrade, and it is 5 bombs, so that's below vanilla price and a little over vanilla bombs.
Yeah, that's a huge bomb upgrade, so they probably want to pick up both of those, I would say. money isn't that bad in this seed, so it's definitely a plausibility. And there's our Triforce. Gonna say
nice
no
find.
to it for now.
He is committed to digging that second item out.
Still looking at the upper part of this level 8. No to go yet. Well, here it is, and it's Wizardless, of course.
Oh. No, thank you.
Not worth the time investment. Truant, however, has found a very important dungeon. He's found level 2.
And that should be a good level for him to dig out. Oh, but he also found the Dark Nuts.
Yeah. At least he has a lot of bombs. Very nice tri-kill. And just a quick Triforce just sitting on the ground, so he'll most likely pick that up on his way out.
Yep, that's Triforce 8 for Mr. jkoper, and Truant's gonna keep looking for that item.
Just gotta kill a few. Oh, hello, ladder block, possibly. So he should be able to bomb down here unless it's an old man room. Oh, okay, so level 2 now is officially ladder blocked.
That's definitely no fun with level 2 being so small and easy to do. You always hope it's not ladder blocked, but alas.
Well, it's kind of a rarity because usually you can just bomb your way around in level 2 fairly easily. But that old man room not wanting to go south there kind of hurts. Unless our item is here. I don't think he killed this room yet.
Nope, no room. No item for him, regretfully. But he did get himself a compass down here.
Yeah, I love when the compasses comes after where you find the Triforce, because it's like, oh, thanks game, thanks. The game tries, but, yeah. Or when like an old man tells you where the dungeon is while you're in the dungeon.
It's always trying to be helpful for folks. We got that level 2 Triforce for TruantGamer, so he has a slight Triforce lead over jkoper right now, but still anybody's game with this very, very fun overworld.
So, jkoper has found 4 where Truant spent quite a bit of time. We'll see how he pats in here. Sees a quick early Triforce, not picking it up quite yet.
Yeah, maybe some of those rooms that, Truant was having problems with, that red candle might be easier to open. He's just going to drive his Triforce right off the bat.
He'll be able to take care of like the Gibdos and all those fine, but there are just a lot of wizards in the 4 still. So it's kind of going to be more of the same of entering the room, lighting from the spawn, coming back into the room. And he still can't deal with the Patra either. So now jkoper can do what Sharkdoor does best, just burn everything.
He is burning away.
And Truant found the other really nice level to find early, level 1.
Oh yeah, we're looking for that floor item and that one in the stairs. Hopefully this heart container is just our level heart container.
Interesting choice to use your key in this room. It does open the Triforce at the least. I would have probably used it in the room past this just in case, because that would open up the rest of the level for you.
Yeah, he's probably betting on trying to find someone somewhere. Sometimes level 1 can be a bit generous. Well, never mind, there's our item.
Oh, hi.
Well, that is one heck of a find right there. Very nice.
So, what were we saying about repeatable offense?
Yeah, we were just talking about that, weren't we? That's great. Now he can start doing some damage.
So now it kind of comes down to a wand versus red candle. Granted, jkoper's not too far away from this level 1, so Truant's gotta kind of pick up some pace and make good of the advantage that he had.
Yeah, and especially with all these dark nuts, the wand's gonna help him clear this out right quick.
Yeah, especially with the early Triforce too. Now he could choose to stay here and maybe dig a key or two out, like that one right there.
Oh yeah, but it's definitely taking more keys than it's given, right?
Yeah, it's doing what level 1 kind of tends to do, but it does give keys back often as well, which you just did. And it looks like jkoper is going to leave level 4. I think I got that bad news that patcher most likely has the item. It's going north though, so he'll find level 2 and then level 1 also.
We'll see here after TruantGamer if he comes out and if he decides to go back to 4, try to clear out that patch or not.
Oh, he did pick up the power bracelet level 1 though, on the floor.
Oh, very nice.
So that opens up 4 spots. I don't think we had any hints that says not needed yet. So, and we're still missing level 3.
Yeah, it very well could be. Hopefully we don't go from a power bracelet block to a raft block. That would be the ultimate thanks a lot game.
Yep, so just level 3 still at large somewhere. We'll see if we come across it momentarily or not. We do find our other hint shop though, and no feet, so that power bracelet is no good. Oh, that's helpful. Thanks, game. Bow in level 2.
That was actually a good one. It looks like, oh, level 3 has our magic key, so that's a good one as well. Those are nice hints.
Yeah, that was a pretty OP hint shop. I would probably get both the key and the bow. This has been a really key star of seed so far, so to have that powerful of an item is nice. And jkoper is key blocked out of 1. That's going to stop him from getting his wand.
We'll see if he buys a key here. He's thinking about it.
Chooses to buy meat over the key. Interesting call. But gets another art sequence. We'll see if he goes back in or not.
Let's see if he gets himself a key. Hopefully he can get a key and get through 1.
And Trent is back in 5.
It looks like jkoper is going to say nope, no thank you to the key. Looks like he's trying to get himself some bombs, farming that 10 count.
Clear, he turns to the red candle. More old news. Alright, so it does look like jkoper is going to head back into level 1 at this point. So he'll be happy to see the wand here.
Oh yes, definitely. In Truant's in 5, he found his transport staircase.
So jkoper's going to try to bomb some dark nuts and open the door at the same time, and he gets it. So he gets the wand here, and he's going to be happy to see it.
Oh, and there's our ladder.
Yeah, that's a huge find for Truant. That's going to unlock not only the bow, but the silver's form as well. So he's kind of in go mode now. He knows where all the dungeons are, so he can kind of cook at this point.
Yeah, he can definitely just breeze through these dungeons. Hopefully jkoper finds his way back to 1 soon, or to 5 soon, excuse me.
There is one caveat though, Belle. We don't know where level 3 is, but we know that our power bracelet's not needed. We already have our flute, so as long as it's not in one of the raft spots, we're okay.
Yeah, but we're not sure where that raft is, so we shall, for the runner's sake, we shall cross our fingers they don't need it.
You don't want their pain and suffering?
Not tonight. Maybe another evening.
And this is going to be a very quick level 5 for TruantGamer.
If only those darn spikes would get out of the way for him. There's a good key for Coper as well. TruantGamer gets his 4th Triforce piece out of level 5, so we'll see where he heads to next. Maybe heading down towards level 6 or maybe level 8. We will see where he heads off to.
He'll probably do 6 into 8. Now that he has the ladder, he knows he can get through in 6 now. Only has 1 key, which is a little concerning. He is trucking to the coast, I think.
Oh yeah, definitely looks like he wants to pick his silvers up first before he jumps back into a level.
And he'll probably do level 7 while he's over there, is my thought.
Yeah, might as well while you're over there. Why go all the way back when you can just wrap it up right now?
Oh, he's gonna find level 8 right here, so maybe he didn't know where level 8 was.
Well, it doesn't look like he found it. I thought he had, but hello, level 8. Looks like jkoper is stocking himself up on some keys. He's gotten 3 and just burnt 1, so he has 2 keys remaining left.
Yeah, he didn't open that one door by the foot, so it's going to eat a little bit of his key count now.
Truant taking a death there in level 8.
Yeah, level 8 kind of beat up jkoper too, so it's not the friendliest of dungeons.
Very much no.
I think we did find both items though. I don't really think there was anything of note. Yeah, if jkoper sends one more key, he's going to be in a little bit of trouble. Does not kill his blue darkness though. He can use his 1 key down here. Oh, he got the compass.
Oh no, and TruantGamer takes another death, level 8 being absolutely trolly. Oh, jkoper gets a bomb refill. Thank you, Mr. Darknet.
And grabs his Triforce off the ground, and he will be out of level 1, I should say. It would be impressive for him to be out of level 3 when he hasn't even found it yet.
Well, you never know. This is a randomizer. We shouldn't give Fred ideas, so we don't want to end up in one different level than we left. Hopefully here maybe he'll go to 2, finish up 2 here while he's over here.
That would be kind of like a catch-22, because that means he's going to have to do a double dip, because he can't get to that bow yet. So he'll probably grab his Triforce and find that same ladder block.
Looks like Truant decided to give up his bomb to that mugger.
I mean, he did have 13 now, so he's now done 12, so that's the vanilla count. And he still has the white sword bomb, so you can pick up when he comes across him. jkoper seeing that quick Triforce in 2, gonna dig around, see if he can get the item, but he's not gonna be able to. Tries to that bomb does drop, so this is the room I think he's stuck in now. sees he can't do anything else in level 2, gonna just go back, pick up his Triforce, and head on out.
Yep, hopefully he makes his way over to level 5 soon so he can pick up that ladder so he can get that done.
Well, he also never found that hint shop, so he doesn't actually know the bow's in here.
Ah, yeah, he needs to get back to 5 then soon.
Thankfully, I think that ladder is on the way to the Triforce, so he'll almost definitely pick it up. It's just a matter if he goes back to level 2 or not after he picks it up, or gambles on 9, possibly. Yeah, because level 5 was right south of a warp zone, so he's not too far out of his way. And Truant is kind of doing what jkoper did and spending just a lot of time in this level 2. Level 8, I should say.
Absolutely, he's just trying to dig it out as much as he possibly can.
Yeah, between bad enemies and just a lot of bomb walls, this level 8 has not been kind. So, jkoper's back into 4. No ladder yet, but now he can at least kill that Patra, and we'll see if that Patra actually had our item or not. And Truant does find the Triforce in 8, so he'll pick that up.
Yeah, we'll see what Patra was being stingy about. Hopefully it's something worth the time. Maybe a red ring even.
Truant not even bothering with the items in level 8. He's saying goodbye, and I will not see you again. I think he realizes that he just needs Triforces at this point.
Yeah, at this point, unless you run across a staircase, you kind of just want to go as quick as you can.
I mean, you have all of Death Mountain where level 3 could be, so that's at least 10 checks up there. So until you do that and you realize that you might not need that raft, you don't want to spend time digging unless you absolutely have to. So to gamble on 3 being up in Death Mountain is definitely a smart play. Truant gonna go up here and go ahead and pick up his Silver's Rise in the vicinity, and then probably jump into level 7.
Hopefully he can make some progress in that. Let's see what this Patra is holding on to here.
I mean, there's a chance it's not dead, but Reverse C in level 4 usually tends to be the item here. jkoper takes on the Patra, and it is our factor item, and we'll see what it is. And there's our raft, so we'll see if level 3 is indeed raft blocked. Truant, however, is back in level 2, going to pick up his bow.
Excellent with that. Truant really is just in Triforce and Go, so we'll see if he just blazes through these. Of course, once he finds level 3, hopefully it's not ladder blocked. He doesn't have to go back into that 4 that jkoper just got.
Yeah, hopefully he can get around. Well, ooh, that's interesting. That's a dig darker than 2, but you should be able to bomb down here.
There we go.
Hopefully that dig darker doesn't have our bow. That'd be mean.
Oh, very, very much so. But those blue dark nuts aren't much nicer.
Looks like jkoper's going to put his raft right to use, and we'll see if level 3 is indeed raft blocked. And it's not going to be this one.
Oh, looks like he got his white sword upgrade, so 2 more bombs for him.
So we got one more raft check, or we know what's up on Death Mountain. And it's feeling like the bow being the last stream that Truant decides to check out. It is not in this one. Just has 2 more rims on the bottom.
jkoper makes up to Death Mountain, so we'll see what's up here, see if level 3 is a lurkin.
He's actually on the Lost Hills part, so he's actually get that hint shop that tells him the boson too, which is nice.
Oh, that's right. Thanks for... Yep, that'll be good for him.
So our boat is indeed blocked in that lovely, lovely darknet room. Or possibly the dig dagger.
Looks like jkoper just got his hint, so that's good.
And not in that one, so it must be the blue darknet room, which I'll probably soften with bombs first.
Yeah, with him having 12, definitely a good.
No, this is a dark room, so he doesn't really need to clear this one because it won't be here.
I think we might have ourselves a dig dagger block.
It's 50-50 at this point. There's one more blue darknet room or the dig dagger. That's all that's left. It could be this lovely room right here. And jkoper has found 5, so we'll see if he gets the item and the Triforce. If he gets the item, this is going to be a race on. It could be anyone's game still. So it's hopefully he picks up this ladder. And there's our bow.
Oh, that's much more than that mean old recorder block, so...
J-Derg saying that the map was actually in that dig dagger room.
Sad, not sad.
And TruantGamer jumping into everybody's favorite level 7. Has his arrows, so he can actually kill these Goma now.
Speaking of Gomas, it looks like jkoper found himself one as well.
So one key in level 7 is a little bit interesting because there are quite a few key doors.
Ooh, jkoper taking a death in level 5. Hopefully he can recover quick.
Yeah, hopefully Truant can avoid the wizards long enough to dig out this Triforce.
Let's see what he does here. Hopefully he can get somewhere on this. Let's see what he... Looks like he's going to dig a little further before he does anything. Looks like Koper really wanted to know about where that red candle was. Oh, excellent. Truant finds himself a key here in this room. Of course, if he wants to go north, he's going to need to spin that key.
So, jkoper is still on the hunt for the Triforce and the item. He will be happy to find that item, though, if he does happen to come across it.
Absolutely. That ladder is a key piece to this here seed. Looks like he just finds more Gibdo friends, and oh no, Truant takes another death.
Yeah, he unfortunately came into that Goma from behind. There was nothing he could do about it since it got shuttered in. And there is our ladder for jkoper.
Super happy. Yay, there's a ladder for him. Now he can get back on some of those ladders. So, deserved a one shot there. Oh, it looks like it's our first Lamola sighting of the evening.
Yeah, those ones gonna be a little nasty, especially if you get caught shuttered in from the left-hand side. It's a Triforce though, compass I should say. I want to say Truant did pick up that Triforce in 8 though. I don't have it marked on the tracker, but I believe he does have that one.
It was right at the beginning of the level, so I'm not sure why he wouldn't have picked that up. Perhaps he was too busy digging it out.
I'm pretty sure he picked it up and then just instantly took off of 8, so I'm almost positive he has it. And there is the Triforce in 5 for jkoper, so that gives him his 5th on the night.
Yep, they are all tied up now. The race to level 3 is on. Who can find it first?
If it is that one raft spot, it's a huge advantage for jkoper. If it's up in Death Mountain, it's still pretty much anyone's game. Now, jkoper does have to go back in level 2 to get his bow. He has to go up to the coast to grab his silver still. But that won't take him too much time. Truant finding a heart container in level 7. Not what he wanted to see, but I think we got a hint for that earlier, so kind of knew that one was coming.
Yeah, hearts are never bad, especially when we don't have either the red ring or really want to spend the funds for the blue ring.
Koper is making his way back to the other part of Hyrule. Might dip into level 8 and then head up to the coast. Or just head up to the coast now.
Quite possible.
I think he actually got both items in level 8. I don't remember what they were, but I think he got them both.
I believe the book was one of them.
Book in the red ring, I want to say, maybe?
I don't know if we saw the other one. We found the ladder item. We found one of them. I'm not sure if we found that second one.
Level 7 kind of giving Truant the runaround just a bit. jkoper does grab his silvers. Book in red candle level 8. Okay.
It was a red thing. We were close. Looks like jkoper is joining Truant in level 7. See what he can do.
Yeah, it'll be very interesting to see if the Triforce is actually behind this manhandler. Oh my god.
Oh wow, that's a good one.
One room to the right of start. The room that I said we won't see again because of where it was, and guess what we have to go back to? And Koper is saying goodbye level 7, I don't want to see you anymore.
Yep. No desire to dig that out.
That's tough for sure. Just that one room he didn't decide to kill that manhandler. You really can't blame him because manhandler is awful in the Chevy.
Absolutely.
Koper back into 2, gonna grab his bow, and then he's basically just got left for level 3. Doesn't know where level 6 is already, and just to grab the Triforce there. And I'm still gonna say he'd probably dig out the any key, but I'm not positive. But he does have 4 keys now.
Yeah, his key situation's a lot less dicey, but we'll see how level 3 treats him.
I mean, we do have level 9 looming too, which does tend to be key starved quite often.
People were asking in chat where the wand was, and the wand was in level 1. No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
Well, it was in level 1. I guessed right for once.
Yeah, it was 2 rooms in level 1. And unfortunately, level 7 is costing Truant quite a bit of time doing what level 7 does best.
Hopefully he goes back to that start here real soon and kills that manhandler.
or gets a compass that tells him, hey, you gotta go back one room to the right to start.
Yeah, both would be preferable. jkoper is going to nope out of that dark nut room of death.
And Truant finding a lovely room of blue wish robes that with a key door on the far side, of course.
Well, I guess at least it's not a shutter.
And unfortunately, that is basically a full clear of level 7.
Hopefully this will force him to go back in and look at that Chevy room.
So he has 2 rooms he hasn't cleared. The one with the manhandler, and then the one square in the left-hand spine. And that one's going to have his compass.
Like jkoper's in the room he needs to be to get his bow.
Just has to bomb the snot out of some of these dark nuts. Truant going to the last room in level 7 and gets the map. Not what he wanted to see.
Not whatsoever. Hopefully this forces him to quit and go back to the beginning.
That's kind of just an awful feeling in your gut of, like, which room did I miss?
Yeah, especially in level 7 of all levels.
Yeah, so what he's going to do is he's probably going to clear some of the easier rooms out, see if he can get that compass, which will tell him where to go.
jkoper starts our Death Mountain bombing, so we'll see what happens here. Just a fun money-making game for the first one.
It will be the last game that he checks, I'm sure.
Absolutely, it will be.
Because that's just how Zelda 1 goes. Truant seeing a key in an awful room, gonna leave that one behind. You gotta feel for a Truant. This is a rough level 7, unfortunately.
It really is. It really is. You think, oh, I won't need that manhandler, and then, wow, thanks, manhandler. I appreciate you stealing my Triforce.
Yeah, you really don't want to go through level 7 even once, but to go through it almost twice. Probably full clear both times. Just really, really rough.
jkoper's like, nope, I don't need no stinking potions. Keeps moving on, trying to find that level 3.
Yeah, level 3 still being a little bit elusive for us. Truant grabbing our clock, so gonna bomb the snarl. These are 2 wizard robes. Get some bombs in return. Truant just looking at the map, just like, where is this Triforce? What did I miss?
There is that elusive level 3. Thank goodness for them. No raft was required.
3 is usually pretty small, so I don't think jkoper will be here too long. Might dig out the magic key just to have it, especially with level 9 next. And it's right here, so might as well pick it up.
Absolutely. No more keys for Koper. Nice.
Yeah, I think that level 7 just put jkoper firmly in the driver's seat for this seed.
Absolutely. Definitely did. That level 7 was very, very trolly in a very bad way.
And a quick Triforce in 3 to go exactly where you have to go. Now, jkoper does have to go into level 6, and it isn't the smallest dungeon, so Truant still has time. And level 9 still is level 9.
Definitely the great equalizer, so hopefully level 9 won't be too level 9-y this evening.
And that's a oh shoot.
Oh shoot.
And there's his compass, he's like, oh, bleep.
Mini bleeps, maybe some bombs.
That's what we call expletive deleted.
Most certainly.
I'm surprised you didn't burn that. I probably would have a couple times.
Maybe shoot a few arrows through it.
But now he just has to get to level 3 and 6, so he's still in this. He's got to put on some speed, but definitely not out yet.
Absolutely. Perhaps if he dips 6 and gets 6 done, and maybe not digging 3 quite yet, but he's right up there, so trying to find level 3 seems like a good play. It looks like he has a good idea of where he may need to go.
He's holding 6 for now because it's right next to level 9. So I might as well do 6 when you go to 9.
Yep. And here we go into everyone's other favorite level, level 6. We'll see what kind of joy it brings for jkoper.
6 isn't too bad in vanilla. It's just in the vanilla game, 6 was annoying because it's our first sighting of Wizrobes. So it's not the worst as far as difficulty goes. It's kind of small, but it does tend to be a little curvaceous.
Curvaceous indeed. Well, luckily, if it's also a little key, at least jkoper has that any key to help him through.
Truant is up on Death Mountain. He did decide to go to the east side first, so I'm not going to save any time there. jkoper bombing some of the dongos, and no Triforce there.
Nope. Looks like Truant's continuing his quest to find that level 3.
jkoper finding the recorder, I'm gonna pick it up. I mean, Triforce could be dig dogger blocked, we'll see.
You're right there, might as well get it, just in case.
I mean, it beats backtracking. And Truant is about to find level 3, so we'll see the path he takes. Gonna go north to save that one key, so he'll probably run across as any key. Yep, so he'll pick that up, and then his key should be solved.
Nope. Looks like game is being awful kind with its wonderful hints again.
Hey, you know where that level that you're in right now? It's here. And he gets the compass, tells him to go back to the top part of the dungeon.
Yep, and looks like Truant found his compass, so he'll know exactly where to go to get his Triforce out of this quick 3.
So I would say jkoper might have a 3 to 5 minute advantage going to level 9, but definitely not insurmountable.
Not at all, especially if they choose different paths and someone gets a magical staircase. And there's Truant with his level 3, so he'll head himself to level 6.
I don't think there's anything that can really block him, and there's the Triforce, picks it up, and now he is on his way to level 9. So, Belle, I ask you, what is he going to be looking for in level 9?
First thing he's going to be looking for is that roar of Ganon. Ganon has a little tummy ache, so he's kind of yelling a bit loud. Second thing we're going to be looking for is that lovely. We're going to have to find Ganon or Zelda, because that's who Trogdor loves. Hopefully, we'll get some hints along the way.
Absolutely. So there are going to be 3 old men that will kind of tell us where to go. Might give us some useless hints as well, but should help us out a bit. Look for that shutter door that doesn't open, blah blah. This is week 4 of the tournament. Everyone knows what we're looking for. And Truant finally picking up his bomb upgrade. That might have been the magical sword one, actually.
Yeah, I believe it was. The other one was up closer elsewhere. It was in the top raft spot.
So the rare magical sword pickup by TruantGamer, which is kind of cool.
Yep, looks like he gets himself some delicious Coca-Cola to back against any Ganon hugs.
Yeah, they are both on green tunics still, so Ganon hugs will still do 4 hearts of damage. Looks like an easy enemy set in level 9 though, so it shouldn't be too bad for him. Wizard robes weren't infested here, and Truant's gonna go south first, unfortunately. jkoper dealing with some snakes, still looking in the hunt for at least some kind of sign of her. Not going to be here because we have 2 shutters.
Oh wow, but he's being very key generous now. Very nice. Well, that's a very useful hint.
That is indeed useful. And Truant about to get the rude compass that says, "Hey, turn around, dumb." But at least he gets it fairly quickly.
And very nice ladder clip there by jkoper. Keep on digging. Let's see what happens here.
That shutter door open, so that's not our goal. Well, that's going to solve the 4 hearts worth of damage issue. That's our red rig.
Very nice find by jkoper. That's a very vanilla, but a very, very welcome find, I'm sure. Truant finally get into his Triforce in 6, so he can join jkoper on level 9.
I didn't see what jkoper's entry time was, but I think it was just about 3-minute difference. So definitely not insurmountable. If he hops in the staircase and finds a different path, Truant is still well within range to pick this up.
Absolutely, and perhaps he takes a risk and doesn't find that red ring, but finds Ganon and or Zelda just a little quick.
Yep, so hold on, folks. We've got a race here. This is gonna be a good finish. jkoper does pick up the Triforce, so he knows where the girl is.
And I think Ganon, I think I hear him.
Now the question is, can we get to him if he's north or if he's to the right? Well, the room goes dark, and here's Ganon. Now we just have to see if we need a path to Zelda or if we can get to it right away. See if how well jkoper does with the wand Ganon. Pretty much cake work for him.
Absolutely gets that stun lock. And there is yummy, yummy, crispy grilled bacon.
I mean, this other line we have pancakes and we have bacon, so we got the whole breakfast buffet here. Ooh, can't take that path to her. jkoper is very, very close, though. And there it is. Found the show door that opens up. jkoper has won this race with an official show time of 1 hour, 15 minutes, 18 seconds. Let's get some GG's in chat for jkoper, please. Very good race.
That was a great race. Very, very good. That level 9 was much less trolly than it could have.
Yeah, absolutely. It was just that level 7 that really hurt Truant, unfortunately. Spent quite a bit of time there, but he had commanded this race for pretty much the entire thing up until that point.
Level 7 can do that to you.
And jkoper will join us momentarily, and Truant actually finds where Zelda is. Let's give a quick shout out to our tracker behind the scenes for doing the awesome job as always. So thank you, Fireteeth, and our Garen Oldwolf for the restream. Thank you, Garen, for putting that on for us. And of course, please follow both of our runners for doing a heck of a job. And Bill, it was a pleasure. Thank you for joining me in commentary tonight.
Oh, it was great. I enjoy it. Follow Mr. Darkfalls as well. He's playing some Zelda. You guys should watch him. Truant's just getting some stuff cleaned out here. Maybe he'll find his way to our friend, the soon-to-be crispy bacon piggy. Patra seems to not be giving him too much trouble right now.
Now, looking at tomorrow, Bill, we do have a few races. We actually have 4 races tomorrow. We have I'm a Sock versus Ice Blue at 9 o'clock. At 10 o'clock, we have Dr. J versus Fireteeth. Wait, hold on. Okay, I was right. Dr. J versus Fireteeth. And then at 10:30, we have Random Effect versus Chest Jerk. And then also at 10:30, match you guys can skip.
Yeah, that would be Mr. Darkfalls and Shaddy. So great matches tomorrow, just up and down the board. Definitely tune in tomorrow for sure.
Yeah, and then we have a host of matches on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday as well. So very exciting week for the tournament.
Definitely ending the Swiss round strong here.
Starting in early March, we'll have our bracket flags and whittle down to the grand champion. So it's been a really fun tournament so far.
Yeah, it's been great seeing some of these folks that you may not see play swordless, and having so much fun with it. So thanks to everyone, including yourself, Dark, for putting on a great tournament.
Thank you, I appreciate that. As always, thank you for all the help you've given us. We definitely appreciate it.
Yeah, you guys definitely want to tune into those brackets. Those flags, boy oh boy, they're going to be something else.
Yeah.
I wish all y'all
They're
luck.
gonna be a thing.
Truant's still just plugging away, trying to find that mean old Ganon.
And we do have jkoper in chat with us now. GG, Koper, well played.
Thank you.
So I have to ask. Truant was ahead for probably 95% of this race. So I just want to ask your opinion. What do you think held him up, if you had a guess?
Man, that's a tough one. The items were mostly kind of easy locations. When I went into 5 to get the ladder, I knew it was in there. So I don't know if he dug 8, 7 for it first, perhaps. I'm not sure. But I don't know.
Yes, he dug 7 and had to do it twice just to kill that darn manhandla to get his Triforce.
Yeah, your level 7 took all of 30 seconds. His took probably a good 15-20 minutes.
Yeah, it's unfortunate for him, I guess.
Yeah, that was basically the main difference in the seed. You just went in, killed the manhandla, and left, and he literally did a double full clear of level 7.
So just for the Triforce?
Yeah, he didn't kill the manhandla the first time out, and then I don't know if he forgot about the second time or just marked the room off, but yeah, that level 7 kind of held him up quite a bit.
Yeah. As usual, I don't know what I would have done differently in this seed. I don't know. Perhaps I could have backed out of 8 sooner, but you know, every time it was like I might get to 2 items at any moment. And I got the red candle, so that was not a bad find. It wasn't required, and I don't know that I would have needed it to get to like the wand. But yeah, this was kind of interesting. A little frustrating with blocks at the start, and then it just opened up in a hurry.
It felt like a very slow seed for the first 20 minutes to a half hour or so.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't get my first Triforce until 25-30 minutes in, something like that.
Yeah, and Truant was pretty much the same. And then, as you said, you picked up the red candle, and he picked up the wand maybe about 5 minutes after you picked up the red candles. He took that path up to the Lost Hills first.
Yeah, I really wanted to get the bomb upgrade on the coast, so I was focusing on doing the south coast and then wrapping around to the north coast. And I guess the issues where I had to keep my bombs up, and then of course it wasn't even available. It was on the raft spot, which I didn't learn until after I full cleared the rest of the coast. And then of course the old man in level 1 confirmed it for me. Yeah, so going back into level 4 for the item immediately, certainly don't regret that, but it was kind of a funny thing to find the raft, because normally I wouldn't be that happy to see it, and it probably wasn't required, but getting that bomb upgrade was nice.
Yeah, especially since it gives you that full complement of bombs on top of it. Truant did pick up a bomb upgrade. It was 5 bombs for that price.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I certainly would have done that if I would have had better timing with the money. But you know, I had money probably before that and money after that, and it just didn't work out.
Yeah, we saw you buy the meat. We were curious if that was intentional, if you had meant to buy the key, because you had no. Yeah, I think you had 1 key when you picked up the meat, and that was a cheap key shop also.
No, that wasn't a cheap key shop. That was an expensive key shop. There was a much cheaper key shop than that one. And I was thinking about buying a key, but I just never went back to the shop. So
yeah, we saw you hesitating, so we weren't sure if that was a mishap or if you had meant to buy the meat or not.
No, I bet the meat was cheap. it was, yeah, it's just good to have in case of you know, a block. I know it's a rare thing for it to be required, but it's pretty important when it is. And every once in a while when swordless it can come in handy, though the boomerang mostly takes care of that sort of thing, so I don't know.
The overworld was a little bit touchy at times for both of you guys. Between the two of you took quite a few deaths on the overworld. I don't know how many you each had, but you both had a couple at least.
Well, I had 3 total. I think I had 2 on the overworld for sure. I can't remember where the other death was. Oh, I remember one. I was trying to sneak by. Oh, that Goma in 5. Yeah. Okay, I died to that Goma. Yeah, I think I died to that Goma once in 5, and then 2 deaths in the overworld. Not too bad. I gave some thought to picking up the blue ring when I was in the shop. I had the money for it, and then I immediately ran into some door repairs. But I'd rather have the money for buying the hints and items, bomb upgrades, and stuff. So.
Gonna cut in briefly and just say, yeah, Truant has taken out Ganon, so he is just on the path to picking up Zelda now. So, Bill, any more questions for Koper while he's with us?
No, just great. See, Koper, you definitely burninated through those once you got your wand, so awesome work.
Thank you.
So you are now 1 and 2, I believe, on the tournament, so going to the bracket stage. Anyone who want to play in the brackets?
I'm 2 and 2, yeah. There's 4 rounds.
Yeah, I'm 2 and 2.
No, I don't care. You gotta play everyone eventually, so just wanna do as well as I can for as long as I can. Is it double elimination?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, then I guess my main goal is to stay in the winner's bracket as long as possible.
And then the winner will have a 1-game lead on a best of 5 for the finale.
Yeah, sounds good.
How do you feel about the flags, jkoper, for the next round? Are you excited about the possible mirrored overworld?
I don't know that I'm excited about it. I think it's a neat thing. I need to play with it more. I'm not entirely comfortable with routing it. Just, there's a lot of things that I'm thinking about with routing it, and I want to try to decide what's the best way to work things with that. So,
I think it's interesting that's a 50-50 chance at it, because you can't really bank on having it or not. So it kind of takes that little bit of a byplay if you have it or if you have just a regular standard seed.
Yeah, a little bit. Definitely gonna have to do a lot of practice with those flags. I suppose we start like next week.
We have the reveal this upcoming Tuesday, and then you guys can schedule after that, and we'll have week 1 last until the 17th.
Okay. All right.
And Truant has rescued Zelda, official time of 1:27:02. So get some GG's in chat for Truant, please, as well.
Yes, definitely GG's to both runners on quite the run. Great job.
And Truant will be joining us momentarily.
And it looks like we have TruantGamer coming in. GG, Truant. Great game, even though level 7 was very, very trolly for you.
Well, I can barely hear him. I don't know what you get.
Yeah, he is quite soft. Hold on. Can you repeat that, Truant? I don't know if you have your mic far away from you or not, but we can't really hear that well.
Alright, how about now?
That's perfect. There we go.
Much better.
We got you loud and clear now. So, What'd you think of that level 7? I'm sure you don't have many pleasant thoughts.
No, that level 7 was definitely what killed me tonight. I completely forgot to check that room in the corner. I don't know what I thought it was, but obviously it was important, and I didn't even think of it.
Yeah, it was definitely trolly for you. Yeah, that level 9 didn't seem like it was being very kind. It was being kind of level 9 up. So with yourself going 1 and 3 here in the Swiss rounds, are you looking forward to brackets? Anyone you look forward to playing?
Not really. Usually I'll say Fury just because we like to have some fun with each other back and forth, but nobody really stands out. I'm just happy to go do it and see what happens.
Excellent. Well, great race by you. I asked jkoper, so I'll ask you, what are you looking forward to in these brackets? Are you looking forward to that whole 50-50 overworld mirror champ?
Yeah, I like that better than the inverted bubbles, that's for sure.
Inverted bubbles are never a good thing. Well, again, guys, really great job. Dark, do you have any questions for these good runners?
No, I think we covered it all, so let's just wrap it up. GG to both of you, well played. Please give both jkoper and TruantGamer a follow for a heck of a race. And for our tracker behind the scenes, Try Teeth. For my co-con today, Belmort79. For our restreamer today, Garrett Oldwolf. I was Dark Falls. We will see you guys on the next show. Got a bunch more coming at you tomorrow, so stay tuned.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We will see you soon. Thanks again to both the runners.
And we're going to go visit Theorwolf, so stop by and let's go say hi to Theorwolf.